Hi everyone, this is Mr. Sanjay Kuvar. Welcome back in the online learning series of Chawra English Medium School, Shahada. Dear students, today we are going to study some points of lesson number 8 and ideal ruler. Here, so let's begin the lesson. First, introduction. Look at the title of the lesson, an ideal ruler. Dear students, do you know what is called an ideal person? An ideal person means one who is regarded as model of perfection or excellence. An ideal person is one who is regarded as a model of perfection or excellence. There are some ideal person in the world. Such all the ideal persons in the world, they need to have great qualities such as brave, courage, confidence, responsibility, good virtues, leadership, humble, self-respect, never give up attitude. All these are the great qualities of such an ideal person. Dear students, in the history, if you try to find, then particularly in the medieval period of our country, then you will come to know only one name, and he is none other than Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj was one of the greatest rulers in the world. He is the best example of an ideal ruler. Let us look into this lesson, all the different qualities which make him ideal ruler. If you try to review his personality, then we come to know many things. We learn that he was a man of the great personality, in which we find there a combination of highest qualities like bravery, might, idealism, organizing skill, strict and planned governance, courage, foresightedness, and so on. All these qualities of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj makes him the great ideal ruler in the world. So dear students, in this lesson we are going to learn some of his such all the great qualities. So dear students, let's first understand the point, the foundation of Swaraj. Here, in this point, we will learn how did Shivaji Maharaj establish Swaraj in his kingdom. Dear students, Maharashtra was under the control of foreign powers before the establishment of Swaraj. And who were such foreign powers? They were Adil Shah, Siddhi, Portuguese and Mughals. These foreign powers, they were ruling the different part of Maharashtra. They were very powerful, and during that time the different forts were under their control. During that time the different forts had a great importance, because one who had forts can keep watch on the forts as well as the nearby territories. So they had great importance. Shivaji Maharaj then decided to capture the different forts which were under the control of these foreign powers. But it was not easy. He had to struggle a lot against these powers. They were very powerful. They had a huge amount of artillery, a huge number of soldiers. But Shivaji Maharaj started to organize the youths, and at last he laid the foundation of Swaraj by conquering the different forts which were under their control. After the foundation of Swaraj, Shivaji Maharaj set up a particular system for the administration of Swaraj. He appointed a council of 8 ministers. In the previous lesson, we got little information about the council of 8 ministers. And then he turned Swaraj into Surajya. In this way, Shivaji Maharaj had created a kind of kingdom in which we see the welfare of all the people. Dear students, Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj had struggled a lot with his enemies for establishing Swaraj in his kingdom. While establishing Swaraj in his kingdom, he had to face many difficulties. He had to face many grave dangers in his life. He took great amount of risk while fighting with the enemies. Now, so let us try to understand the different great events which occurred in his life, in which he faced very courageously with the enemies. So let's understand the grave dangers in the life of Shivaji Maharaj. First, the meeting with Afzal Khan. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj had created a big challenge in front of the foreign rulers by conquering different forts from their territories. During that time, Badi Sahiba was looking after the administration. She sent Afzal Khan, the powerful general. So, the meeting was arranged in between Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj and Afzal Khan at the foot of Pratapgarh fort. In this meeting, Afzal Khan deceived Shivaji Maharaj. So, Shivaji Maharaj very skillfully killed this powerful general Afzal Khan and saved his life. Then the next grave danger in the life of Shivaji Maharaj was the siege of Panhala. During that time, Adil Shah sent the Siddhi Jowar, and Shivaji Maharaj was in the Panhala fort. He took shelter in the Panhala fort. Then Siddhi Jowar's army laid siege to the Panhala fort for near about 5 months. Shivaji Maharaj was trapped inside the fort. There was no any way. But this time, once again, Shivaji Maharaj made a great plan and escaped from the siege of Panhala fort. The next great event in the life of Shivaji Maharaj, which we can say that the attack on Shaista Khan. You know that Shaista Khan had entered into the Pune province and he started to destroy the different territories which were under the Swaraj. He gave the order to his army to go into the different part of the Swaraj and destroy the territory of Swaraj. They started to harass, trouble the people. 2 years passed. Shaista Khan was not moving from that place. So, Shivaji Maharaj once again made a bold plan and he attacked the Lal Mahal in which Shaista Khan was living. He attacked at night, and in this attack, Shaista Khan lost his fingers. Now, dear students, the next great event which we can say in the life of Shivaji Maharaj is the escape from Agra. Jai Singh proposed Shivaji Maharaj to visit Agra and meet the Mughal Emperor Aurangzeb. Shivaji Maharaj accepted the offer. He went to meet him. But there he was not treated properly, so he became very angry. But at the same time, the Mughal Emperor Aurangzeb gave the order to put Shivaji Maharaj into the house arrest. Here, once again, Shivaji Maharaj made a plan and escaped very skillfully from Agra house arrest. So, dear students, from all these events, we come to know that Shivaji Maharaj's life was not easy. He faced many grave dangers in his life. He had to struggle a lot while establishing Swaraj. But in all these events, he emerged successfully. No harm came to him. Now, dear students, let us try to understand the organizational skill of Shivaji Maharaj. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj was a great source of inspiration for the people during that time. He inspired to work for Swaraj. He had a great unparalleled organizational skill. He organized the brave and loyal people. In this way, he created a feeling of trust and affection in the mind of the people. That's why this youth which he organized, they were ready to perform their duties, their responsibilities in any condition. They were even ready to sacrifice their life. We find many examples of soldiers who laid down their lives in the foundation of Swaraj. The first example is Jiva Mahala. He was the brave soldier in the army of Shivaji Maharaj. You know that there was a meeting arranged in between Shivaji Maharaj and Afzal Khan. At that time, Bada Sayyid, he came forward to attack on Shivaji Maharaj. At this crucial moment, Jiva Mahala came forward and killed Bada Sayyid. In this way, Jiva Mahala saved the life of Shivaji Maharaj. Only because of Jiva, the life of Shiva was saved. Otherwise, the life of Shivaji Maharaj would be in danger. The next example is Shiva Kashid. He was also the brave soldier in the army of Shivaji Maharaj. He looked like Shivaji Maharaj. When Shivaji Maharaj was trapped in Pannalgarh fort and there was no any sign of escape, he dressed up like Shivaji Maharaj and sat in the palki to cross the siege. In this way, he attracted the enemy soldiers and allowed Shivaji Maharaj to escape by using another route. In this way, he also sacrificed himself for Swaraj. The next brave soldier in the army of Shivaji Maharaj was Baji Prabhu Deshpande. When Siddhi came to know that Shivaji Maharaj had escaped from Pannalgarh fort and was proceeding towards Vishalgarh, then he sent his army behind him to capture him. But Shivaji Maharaj gave the responsibility to stop this army on the way to Baji Prabhu Deshpande. So there was a huge battle at the foot of Vishalgarh in between Baji Prabhu Deshpande and the army of Siddhi Chowar. Here he fought with greatest valor and died a hero's death. Only because of this Baji Prabhu Deshpande, Shivaji Maharaj was able to proceed to Vishalgarh. The next example is Murarbaji Deshpande. He was also the brave soldier in the army of Shivaji Maharaj. He also fought very courageously when Mughals put the Purandar fort under their siege. He died a hero's death while defending the fort of Purandar. Dear students, in this way, in this video, we have learned the different great qualities of Shivaji Maharaj. In the next part of the video, once again we will study some other different qualities of Shivaji Maharaj. Till then, goodbye. Thank you.